Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Welcome to Bima's Crafty Corner. I am Bima, better known as Els. And if you're new here, welcome. If you've been here before, thanks for coming back. I have a project for us. Somebody sent me a viewer request video. And in that viewer request video was this pocket. And I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. And, you know, it's an old pocket. We've done it a few times. A lot of people have done this. And I'm just going to ink this so you guys can see what I'm talking about real quick. All right. So what this is it's like a double quad pocket, but you wrap it around a page. Let me grab my paint chip here so we can do this. So you're supposed to put it on a page like this, and then you glue it here and here, and that's a pocket, and this is a pocket, and then you turn it over, and there's a pocket here and here. And I was like, okay, but why do this? I need to make this mobile. I need to be able to move this. So I went ahead and did a little work and a little, trial and error, and I have come up with a way of doing that. So I'm going to get out all of our supplies, and we're going to come back, and we're going to make this pocket, okay? I'll be right back. All right, supplies. We're going to get a book page. If you don't have a big book, get 2 small pages, okay? 2 regular size pages, from like, from like a Reader's Digest, those kinds of pages. Get 2 of those, or get one, big page. And we're going to start off by actually just folding this. So we're going to fold it in half up. Okay. And then I'm going to do a little trimming because I don't like all the white on here. So I'm just going to trim off my white from both sides. Let's see. I'm going to take a little bit more off this side. Okay. So I'm just going to trim off my white parts. And now I should have a nice piece. And then I'm going to fold it in half this way. Okay. Just like that. So I have a piece that's basically folded into 4 pieces. And what we're going to do is put this in our trimmer. And we're just going to take off a very scant amount right here at the bottom, just to get rid of the fold. And then for the next part, we're going to fold this up, making sure that it's nice and even. And then on this top piece, I'm going to take that off. I'm going to get rid of that folded piece. Now, save that because you're going to need it for later, okay? So now I have one big piece, one small piece that fits inside of it. The right way there, Els. Okay. One small piece that fits inside. And I have a little flap here. Next thing we're going to do is on this little piece, we're going to fold it in half and take our thumb notch. Boink. And then we are going to ink everything. Okay. We want to ink everything. So we're going to ink our seams all the way around the outsides, our pocket nubs, all of that. We're going to get that all inked and then come back and we're going to talk about how to put this together and how we're going to turn it into a movable pocket. I'll be right back. All right. So now that I've inked, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this, put that down, and I'm just going to put some ink along the sides here. There's some glue along the sides, just a thin bead. Doesn't have to be at the bottom, just along the sides. And then I'm going to put this on here. Now you can glue up the center if you want. I don't really do it. because this is going to be folded like this anyway. Okay, and then I'm going to fold up the flap and put a little glue on both sides of that. And then I'm just going to make sure that everything is all nicely creased. There we go. All right, so now that extra piece that we cut off, boink, I'm going to go ahead and take that piece and put a paper clip on it. And then I'm going to glue this on both sides. Making sure I get that edge. Right here at the bottom. I'm going to glue this over. Okay. So now this is going to stay this way because you have a paper clip in there. But now, whoo, everything's falling. Instead of gluing it down, you can slide it on. So you can take it off and move it somewhere else or to a different page. Okay. And you still have one pocket up here, one pocket here. Turn it over. You have a pocket back here and a pocket here. So you still get 4 pockets, only now it's not glued down to your page. And you can move this around in your journal. Okay? That's my quick project. So if you like what you see, go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Why not, right? What else? Check out my post community or whatever it is they're calling it these days. Also my Facebook group. Those both have a list to tell you everything that's going on in my digital world. Also, check out my Ko-Fi for some free digitals, or scoot on over to my Patreon to support the channel. That's all I have for you. Until I see you again, stay well, my friends. I love you guys. Bye-bye.